Tony Abbott has declared his ambition to wrest power from Julia Gillard during this term of Parliament. He says the government could change without an election if the independents switch their support, and he's hoping to convince them to do just that. Political reporter Dana Robertson.
Both teams have named their starting lineups, and now it's game on.
As of today, Tony Abbott does not have a broadband policy.
But it's the broadband brawl that the opposition leader intends to use to topple the government. He wants to convince the independents that the national broadband network is a dud and get them to switch their allegiance.
That's certainly something that I will be trying to do. There's no reason whatsoever why there couldn't be a baton change at some point early in the government's term.
Tony Abbott does not have a broadband policy, and critical to the decision-making of the independents was the power of broadband to transform regional communities.
Mr Abbott says there's no need to go to the polls to change the government. And with Malcolm Turnbull now dedicated to demolishing the NBN's credibility, he's hopeful he can become Prime Minister before the next election.
With someone like Malcolm in charge of communications policy, that becomes a very real prospect.
It's a fight the Prime Minister is ready for.
Anybody can get on the radio and spew out criticisms, easily done, but what really is the test here is what would you do differently, how would you do it better, and of course Mr Abbott and Mr Turnbull can't answer that.
But Tony Abbott's plan appears doomed even before his campaign of destabilisation begins. Country independent Tony Windsor says he won't be withdrawing his support for the government based on policy, and it would take serious maladministration or corruption for the numbers to change. Dana Robertson, ABC News, Canberra.